Aloha and good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be on this amazing planet that we call Earth, our home. I'm here to welcome you from Maui, Hawaii, and I'm kicking it over to my beautiful co-host. Oh, she's looking something up for us. There she is, Miss Jan Rand. Hello, Jan. She's down in Southern Cali.
Good morning. I'm so happy to be here this morning.
Are you free from floods today, Jan? Just
Yes, it's
that.
beautiful out. It's chilly in the morning, chilly at night, and gorgeous during the day. So,
Perfect. Well, we'd like to welcome everyone here to Foundational Training. And this is where we lay the groundwork, we build a foundation, you build a foundation for your business to become a success. So, what does that mean? Well, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to talk about the tools. But before I do that, is there anybody on the call that is brand new or new within the last couple of days? Anybody? If you are, raise your hand. Maybe not today, Miss Jan. Oh, iPhone is new. All right. iPhone, if you could put your name into chat for me or open up and tell me your name, just so I cannot just say I'm calling on iPhone. That'd be awesome. And
Hi, I'm Michaela, and I have a friend here that we signed up last night named Ellen
okay.
Reese. Yeah.
Michaela and Ellen. All right. So I'm going to use you two, if it's okay with you, to check in. And if as I teach, if you can do what I'm asking, you're going to just give me a thumbs up. Can you do that for me, Michaela and Ellen? Perfect. Outstanding. All right. So let's get rolling. What we're going to talk about first is the tools that you need that you don't need them, but the tools that can help you become successful easily without reinventing the wheel. Marcy has already got this plan laid out, and the best way to do things in network marketing is easily duplicatable. And that's what Marcy's done here. So if you don't have a notebook yet, please get a piece of paper and a pencil handy, because we are going to start with the tools that you should get. The first one is a notebook, okay? And inside the notebook, you're going to start taking notes. And instead of, I'm having to transition because I'm a note card girl. And last week, I was looking through hundreds of note cards trying to find notes for the podcast. And lo and behold, I finally found it in my notebook. Go figure, right? Quit using the cards, get yourself a notebook. $2 at Long's, Walmart, Amazon. Grab your book. All right. The second, oh, and Gina is new. Well, welcome, Gina. Okay. The second item that we need is called a list book. And this is where you're going to start creating your lists, because as network marketers, what we do is we create lists, we send out gifts, we read scripts, and we close. Okay. And I'll show you where you're going to put it, but on the inside cover of your book, you're going to end up writing, and I like writing it in marker so it's bold. LifeWave is the holy grail of optimal health. Have you heard about stem cells? And who do you know that would like it? So, Michaela, Ellen, Gina, can you go out and get 2 books today? Or do you already have them? Give me a thumbs up if you can. I can see you, Michaela. There she goes. All right. All right. Perfect.
Yeah.
And you can too, Gina? Good. All right. So the next item that you're going to need is a calendar / appointment book. I like to use hourly. I used to be a massage therapist. I love booking things on the hour, and that way you can put however many appointments in that you need. And one of the things that Marcy teaches about Dr. Stacy is that if you say business isn't going forward, Dr. Stacy asks to see your appointment book. If your appointment book is empty, then you're not utilizing the opportunities to schedule people and discuss them with things with them. So you can use a hardbound. I'm 60. I like to write in my notebook. My little sister, she's 50. She's got all the important stuff written in her Google or calendar or something on her phone. That's not for me. You do what makes you feel comfortable, okay? Because being comfortable in this business, honestly, makes it a lot easier. And that's why one of the reasons why Marcy even created this whole foundational training was so that we would all get easier contact, feel more comfortable, be less afraid in contacting people and following up with them and using the phone. Michaela, you're also, cool, very good. Okay, let me let these people in. All right, the next item that we need on our list are business cards. And my business card actually has a script on the back of it. And we will go and I'll show you where you can order business cards through Sally Fung, through our team. But you also need to know you're not tied to ordering things through Sally. You can go out and order wherever you want. It's your business. Okay. So you have to do what's good for you. And the next item is called a business bag. I know many people are going to say, where'd you get that really cool business bag that's insulated? Yes. And it has LifeWave on it. I was gifted it as swag 2 years ago with a promotion. So and I didn't even realize I was going to get anything. When you see promotions come through, pay attention because you can get really cool stuff from LifeWave. What is in my business bag? That's the first big question, right? Well, of course, I'm going to have X39. I'm going to have Eon, and I will explain why for all of these. And I have IceWave. So, of course, we all know that the X39 is the holy grail, right? And that's the one that activates the copper peptide, turns on the magic of the dormant stem cells, et cetera, et cetera. What a lot of people haven't got an idea about, though, is that inflammation eats stem cells. And so I like to liken it, after living in Alaska for 26 years, I would go out and literally shovel snow that had accumulated to 2 or 3 feet deep because we would have massive dumps. And so for me, Eon is the shovel going through that snow. If the inflammation is your snow, Eon shovels a pathway so X39 can do the job easier. Okay, so that's why I have
I like
that.
that analogy.
Thanks, Jan. It makes it great, right? Anybody can use that. You don't have to say, you can say, my friend who lived in Alaska for 26 years. And then IceWave, what happens when you help somebody who's in a pain? I like to ask them what their pain on a scale of 0 to 10 is. And anybody that tells me that they're at a 7 or above, I'm going to give them IceWave and help them right then and there utilize it, because you never know, but you might help somebody feel something right away, and then they can be in the One Patch Wonder Club. So those are the patches that I keep in my little bag. I have copies of the order form, because you definitely want to have the order form to take the order, right? Somebody is ready to order. Don't say, oh, here, go to my website. No, take the information right there. Okay. What else is in this magical bag? This comes from Miss Jan. So this is called the gifting envelope. And yep, right there, all those words, that's a script again. And then inside, ooh, I got to get this one. I'm missing a card in that other one. I got to get some more cards. All right. So inside of our gifting envelope, there are 4 different cards. My first card is the what to expect card. This is the health tracker. And Jan and I firmly believe that you really need to be giving out health trackers or the link to the health tracker to people, because when they say, oh, I didn't feel anything, and then you say, well, how's your sleep going? Oh, way better. How about your brain fog? oh my gosh, I could read clearly. I got up and I didn't have that hazy thing. So when you allow people that opportunity to track their own life and experience, it makes a difference. Would you agree, Jan?
Yeah, I mean, one of the SPDs named oh my God, what's her name? You know, simple. Oh
Which
my
one?
God, who with Onyx?
Um, yeah. I can't remember either.
I forgot her. Oh my God, this is horrible. Anyways, the one thing that just completely was settled in my brain was she talks about how most people will start using the patch because of the one thing, and they get so hyper focused on the one thing, like their knee, that they miss all the subtle little things. So you check in with them 3 weeks later, they'll go, these don't work, my knee still hurts. That's why it's so important to fill out the health tracker so they have something to gauge their progress by, because some of the things it's so subtle they miss them. So that's what I really focus on with people, is in filling out the health tracker with them. So
There you go. It's all about the
Charity, her name was Charity.
parody. Okay, on the back side of the health tracker is the magic pictures that everybody loves to see, these pictures because they are stories, right, in themselves. The other item in the business bag is the all products card. And the final piece is an order form. And on the back, it has silver packages broken out into different ways that you can build a pack for someone in case you want to do like I do and get them Eon and X39 to start. So it shows you how you can do that. That is what's in the business bag, along with these little plastic baggies. And the reason I put the little plastic baggies in is so that they don't fall out. The patches don't fall out. Okay. And let's see what else is in there. There's a pen in my business bag as well. So yeah, lots of baggies, my patches, and that's your business bag. And I will also show you here in just a moment where you can get that. So Michaela, is that all something that you can handle? Michaela, Ellen, and Gina. I don't see any of you anymore, but I know you're out there. There's Michaela. She got her thumb up for me. Okay. So now that we have our list of tools, the first thing that I want you to do is, let me write it in here. We are going to start visiting start333biz.com. And this, I'm going to screen share, is our team's educational and resource site. Pardon me. And let me just get things up here. Move this over. So this front page is public, and you can click on just about any of almost all of the different things. Well, I keep hovering and they're not clicking. Here's the link. You can sign up. There is less than 100 seats left for the Orlando event that our team is sponsoring, having David Schmidt come, and he's going to give a 3-hour conversation. If you can make it, do it. It's going to be great. This is our Leaders Club. SPDs, PDs, execs are all listed here. You can look in there and you can ask just about any of them for help. This is a really important link. I'd like you to click that blue tab. Sign up here to receive all the emails, text information, the updates, and you can get either text or emails or both, whatever you feel most comfortable with. But really, please do sign up because you can get plugged into our team and you have the ability to track along with us. These are about our incentive trips, and it tells you the qualification time frame. And if you would like more information about those and how to qualify, click on that link. Our team is named Team Evolve, and our system is 333 and PPP. We patch 3 a day, follow up with 3, and we invite 3 to podcasts. We peak interest, we pre-qualify, and we pick a package. And the way we access what is the meats and bones and guts of our system is to walk through these brown doors. And We'd really like you to click here to request a password. Jan, if you could also put into chat for me, please, that the username is start33biz and the password is start333biz, right? You know what they are, Jan. The reason we want you to request a password though is that in case things have to change and the password gets changed, if we don't have your information, we won't know how to get you that password. This patching party event calendar, there are some events listed on there. You can click this link, go in, and if there's one near you, you are welcome to attend it. We also have our patching podcast. You can click on these links and copy, save, and then send them out. It tells each day of the week what time and the code and the call-in phone number. We have podcasts every day of the week, Monday through Friday. Tonight, Kathleen and I will be on. There's also the written version of the patching podcast for you, and that way it's easy to share with people and get that out. It has the entire schedule on one place. Dr. Stacy, she does science and technology on Tuesday afternoons. And so our training schedule, same thing. You can click here. You can see the different foundational trainings, leadership calls, Jan and I's Activate, Elevate call. And then here is a training podcast schedule. And it has all that information for you. Our Zoom meeting links. And then the different events that are being sponsored around the world, actually, not just in the US. We have San Antonio coming up, Orlando, and our global convention. If you haven't registered, please do. There's over 6,000 people registered and they're running out fast. And then this is all about our South Korea launch, a little video. Here you can click the link if you are ready to access the Korean business material. If you have anybody interested, LifeWave International Markets, there's customer service. And the thing I want to point out here is that if you are ready and your pay portal is active and you have an issue, please use this customer service, pay portal customer service. This is LifeWave's customer service phone number and Europe's. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to go through the doors. And it wants me to sign in. So we will get to the Evolve system. That's where we're really headed. But before we do that, I want to go through the tools. And this is where you can get your business cards. You can come here and you can click this link. And we have new type of business cards that I don't know if Jan's using these yet. I know Mars is. These have the patent on there, activate your own stem cells with light, look and feel young again. And it also says patented wearable light technology. On the back, it talks about elevating GHK copper. You don't have to have the 3 pictures of Marcy. You can put anything you like on your business card. I put my pictures of before and after on the front, and then I have my script on the back. There's also ones that have no pictures. And then there's just the really simple basic front patch and the power of the patch, a couple of QR codes on there. There's also older versions. This is the version that's on the back, my script. That's what I use right there. And then these are the very original business cards that we had. You just have to pick what makes you feel comfortable. The way that you order is with Sally Fine. And you can just go to start333biz.com and you can get that information, write it down, and make a phone call. The next item that we're waiting on, I don't know why I said that. The next item that we're looking at is our business bags. And this is what you get from Miss Jan if you should choose to order one. It's coming up. Sorry, my internet's been a little slow the last 3 days, so I'm not sure what's going on here. There we go. So for $15, you can order a business bag through Jan. And what it contains is, of the 4 cards that I showed you, you get 10 copies of each. You get 10 envelopes, and Jan prints out this little stickers, the labels that say for more information with your name, your phone number, and then watchstartx39now.com. You get the black bag, and you get 10 little plastic baggies. And down here it says, please note, patches are not included. Patches not included. Those are on you, okay? But this is what's in the business bag. And if you want to order one, you can actually order a maximum of 2, and you email, ignore the phone, you email janjrand@gmail.com. And once Jan gets your request, she will tell you how that you'll pay for it, okay? So that is the business bag. And let me just go back here. So, Michaela, Ellen, Gina, is that something that you can do? Is going onto the website, taking a look at that, ordering your business cards? I got yes over here. Perfect. Let me just see what's going on here. Bags are great. Selling, put whatever you want. That's right. She can do anything you want to your business cards for you. Okay, let's go back in. And let's see. Next, now we're going to go over and hit the Evolve system, the steps to success, and how you make your list. So if you have a notebook already, if you have just a piece of paper, get ready, because you're going to do it. If you have your list book, you're going to put it in your list book. So what we're going to do, the first thing you do is buy a list book and write on the cover of your list book, LifeWave, the holy grail of optimal health. Have you heard about stem cells, and who do you know that would like this? And then you're going to create your first list of 10 people. Now, right in this moment, we are going to stop. I'm stopping the share, and I'm going to give you about 1 minute, and I want you to go into your either your phone, everybody pick up their telephone, or you can go into your messenger, and you are going to get 5 contacts and their phone numbers, and you're going to put it right now into your book or on your paper. And we will be using those in a little bit when we head into office hours at the top of the hour. Okay, but everybody needs, whether you can start in A, and so your first person is Amber in your phone. Maybe you don't even remember who Amber is. You have no clue. That's okay. Put 5 people, 5 names, 5 phone numbers, and I will show you what you're going to do with them here in a little bit. Okay. I feel like I should have that music. Do, 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 do. Again, showing my age, right? I bet teenagers have no idea where that comes from. All right. If you got your 5, raise your hand. Put me in chat. Good job, Libby. Good job. Marcy's #1 thing about network marketing is that we are list makers. We all make perfect. Thank you. Good job. I think you're raising your hand that you're done. If you have a question, open up and you can ask me. Otherwise, I'm thinking you're raising your hand. Good job, Dawn. Yes. Okay. So now that you have those 5 names, in just a few minutes, perfect, Gina. You're in Hawaii. I can tell. Naluola. I like trying to say the Hawaiian words. My sister is new here and we go around and she says the words and I laugh sometimes at her.
I couldn't pronounce or spell any of the stuff in Hawaii.
Because all the vowels sound differently than they really are. All right.
It's hard
So
not typing it out on the envelopes and stuff.
that's so funny. Okay, so we LifeWave in Hawaii, Nalualo. That's beautiful. I love that. Okay, so we've created our first list of 10. And now, how do we, your personal list, who do you knows? Who do you know that you respect? Who do you know that you love? And who do you know that you can help with their health, And that doesn't mean you're fixing them. You're just introducing them to something that they can use to help their own health, okay? Business, who do you knows? Who do you know that you would want to do business with? Okay. I have some friends that there is no way I could even consider doing business with them. But I'll tell you what, Kathleen and I, we are a pair and I love her and I love working with my best friend. Who do you know that has influence? Who do you know that is a progressive practitioner? Who do you know that is an entrepreneur? And who do you know that is a network marketer? Okay, those are important asks that you can just ask yourself, and that opens you up. It brings the awareness to, oh, wait, I know that guy. He's an acupuncturist. Put him on your list. Okay. The way that you can create your list is through your telephone, through Facebook. That would be just people liking your comments and you could connect with them. Instagram, Messenger, Telegram, WhatsApp, LinkedIn. And I want to say, I am not telling anybody to go out and join all social media platforms. But if you're already using those platforms, they are a mecca for you to start getting contacts in. Going belly to belly in the everyday world. What does that mean? I work at the swap meet every Saturday selling dragons and LifeWave. And so I'm meeting people that come to Maui from all over the planet. Find some way that you can go belly to belly, whether that is sitting in a coffee shop with one of your friends that's in LifeWave and you guys are just talking and listening to people around you and sharing. Okay. How do you do that? Well, my name is Sheila. What's your name? What do you do? I'm in stem cell technology. Give them your business card. If you give a business card away, be certain to get their phone number. And the reason I say that is I've handed out my cards. I've given away a patch and I failed to get the phone number. And what happens? They don't contact you. It kind of flies out their brain. So be certain there is an energetic exchange. You give a card and you get their number, or you give them a patch and you get a number. Okay. And then you're going to create your first list of 10, which we've already started, right? And you're just going to keep building lists. And when you have downline, you're going to show them how to do this too. You're going to bring them to the foundational training calls so that they can start building their lists. That's linking arms with your people, and that is helping others to create their own success. So now we've made our lists. We've talked about where to get the business cards, and we're going to go to the scripts. And we have some asks here that you can, I think I'll just go ahead and highlight these. I'm going to put them into chat really quickly for you. And we'll go back. So here's some asks. Have you heard about stem cells? What if you could activate your own stem cells for less than a cup of coffee a day? What if you could activate your own stem cells to repair and regenerate you just like when you were younger? What's going on with you? What kind of condition are you in? I finally found something that helps me with whatever is going on with them. So Jan says to me, I say, hey, Jan, what's going on with you today? You seem to have a limp. And she says, oh yeah, man, I pulled my ankle, I rolled my ankle. Oh man, Jan, I finally found something that helps me with my ankle that I broke years ago. It's blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you're asking them and you're utilizing what they're telling you. You want to let them share their condition. Now, here's business and health asks. What do you do for work? Do you have pain? Where is your pain? I can send you something for that. Do you, and this is really important, do you know anyone else that would be interested in stem cell technology? Because sometimes you'll start talking to them and they say, oh, I don't think I'm interested. Well, do you know anyone else that might be interested? Oh, yeah, my brother, he was checking into getting stem cell shots. Well, how about if you share his name with me? Sure. Or do you know anyone that is a network marketer? Okay. Marcy, oh, and let me put these in for you. Just copy. Okay, so there's just some more asks for you. And now we're going to get into the big scripts. So Marcy has some different scripts here in the actual Start 3-3 Biz. And then she has 3 new scripts. If you were here yesterday during the hour of foundational training, she just amazingly is so creative. She was able to write 3 new scripts off the cuff during the call. So I have those, and I will also put those 3 into chat. But this one, the combo script, peaking and pre-qualifying all in one. So, Joe, I found a patented wearable light technology that activates your stem cells to repair and regenerate you, just like when you were younger. Go to startx39now.com, and for a great overview, watch the first 2 videos and then look at the pictures. Text me your address and I will send you a gift. And then you put your name and your phone number. And now, because you're sending someone this startx39now.com, I feel it's imperative that before you ever send that link or share that link with anyone, you really have to come and look at the website and understand what you've got, this gigantic resource created here that is easily shareable. Startx39now.com, that's all you have to tell people. And then they come back to you. There's no link for them to order on. There's no link to the corporation or to your individual website. They have to connect back with you, and then you will help them close it up. One of the things I like to point out about this site is that Marcy has created it so that it actually translates into all of these languages. So if you are sharing it, the written words will be translated. The videos don't get translated. But right up top, it tells you patented wearable light technology, power of activating your the activation patch. We have our patents right there. And this very first video, these are the 2 videos that we talked about in that little script. Here's video 1. It's 2 minutes, talks all about light. If you haven't watched it, please do. That's your homework, okay? And then it talks more about GHK copper. If you have not really understanding good of stem cells, please come in here and read all about them. That is a great little resource. This is the second video. It's about activating your stem cells. It is pretty amazing too. And it's only 3 minutes. So when you're talking with somebody, you can say, hey, we have 2 short videos, a total of 5 minutes. They explain about light. They explain about activating your stem cells. Utilize those resources. Here we have the pictures, and these pictures are the exact pictures that are on the back of your card. So you could actually be talking with someone, whether it's on the phone about this with that in your hand and they've got it in their hand, or you can bring them over here to this website and say, wow, look at this. This lady had turkey neck. Look at how it has changed for her. Look at the curve in this lady's back. Pretty amazing how that change has happened. Oops. You can see she's reverse aging. the nerves here. You can see the C6, all these little bones, they're misaligned, probably have a little bit of compressed disc, and then you can see in the nerve the little roughly curves. A year and a half later, the bones look straighter, and the spine, the actual spinal cord is nice and straight itself. There is our beautiful leader, Marcy. She had had fast growing cells here, and she had had 10 months of chemo and steroids, and it wasn't, she didn't have a very good outlook in life right there. And then Dr. Rhonda Donahue showed up, shared the patches with her, and look at how amazingly different Marcy looks. This gentleman, he certainly has thinning hair, and over here the hair is a lot thicker and it's darker as it's growing in too. It's pretty cool. Mandy, she looks like she's 16. She's from Australia. More turkey neck. This is one of my favorites. It kind of grossed me out in the very beginning, but I really, really like this story. It's a little 7-year-old boy. 3 weeks before he had this injury, his parents returned on to the X39. He got the top of his finger cut off, took it back to the doctor. Doctor says it's dead. Lauren, I'm not sewing it back on. They insisted, sewed it back on, and look, he has a usable finger. It's pretty beautiful. So all of these different pictures are right here. You can take a look at them all when you have more time on your own. One of the things I like pointing out on this website is that it is safe. There are no drugs or stimulants. It's non-transdermal, non-invasive, and latex-free. And the reason I like that is because I personally am an allergy child. And when I found out that nothing went into my body, I was totally turned on by this, because I went from a 10 on my first patch down to an 8 in 3 hours after 2 years of chronic 10 plus every day on the pain scale. This is mine and Jan's favorite video on this website because it's David Schmidt explaining the X39. Who better than to tell you about it than the inventor himself, right? We have our patents listed here, research. Here you can download the patch guide and a health tracker. Again, this talks about what to expect. This is our big card we have. There's our all products flyer. And you can click this button here and look at all of the different products and what they do for you. Here are different people talking about how it has helped them. And here are doctors talking about how it has helped them or their patients. Here are different links you can connect into YouTube, Marcy, Dr. Stacy, and results. And you can just keep scrolling and learn all the rest, okay? So that's startx39now.com. That is your homework for tonight. And now I'm going to come over and I'm going to grab some of the other scripts. Our first gifting script that we got is coming at you. Oops, wait. Okay, on here. So these are the new scripts Marcy just created yesterday. And I just saw a question in there. Wait, but yes, Susan, yes, here they come. Okay. So the first script, it says, so this is for someone you know. Hi, Susie. I have always been so impressed with the hairdresser that you are. And that is why I thought of you when I found a patented wearable light technology that activates your stem cells to repair and regenerate you, just like when you were younger. Go to startx39now.com, and for a great overview, watch the first 2 videos and then look at the pictures. Text me your address and I will send you a gift. And then you put your name and your phone number. So what I'd like you to do is copy, edit, copy, paste that into notes or some blank document that you have, so that, because Marcy said she's going to put these up on the site, but she's not sure how long it's going to take. So if you want to use these that I'm sharing now, copy paste them. Okay, the second one is for who you don't know. So remember I said, oh, I don't know Amber, that first name in my phone book, not really sure where she comes from, who she is. So for her, I would be doing, so it says, this is your name. So Susie, it's been such a long time since we connected. How are you? I thought of you when I found a patented wearable light technology that activates your stem cells to repair and regenerate you just like when you were younger. Go to startx39now.com, and for a great overview, watch the first 2 videos and then look at the pictures. So it's the same basic body, you're changing the introduction. And when you copy these, you're going to make them personal to you. So if you're using the one that you know the person, make it personable. Maybe it's somebody like Marcy talks about sending one text to her babysitter, and she sent a picture so that the person would know who Marcy was. And then the babysitter sent her back a picture of herself and her own children. So you can reconnect with people, and it can be a lot of fun. So that's the second script. And the big one that we want today for you to get out is the patching party script. And I'm going to teach you how to weave these all together here in just a minute. This script is literally to invite them to our Tuesday afternoon patching party. I would like to invite you to our virtual patching party on Tuesday. You will learn all about this new technology, hear testimonials, and they are giving away free month supplies of product. I'll text you the invite below. If I don't know the person, it seems insincere to say I've been thinking about you. Well, Susan, that's where you have to use critical thinking and make your decision on how you want to change up the script. Just remember, these are just templates, okay? This is where I know God gave you an incredible brain, and that, in moments where we're stuck, having people prompt us helps us so much. So what Marcy's doing is giving you the prompt, and then you have to kind of meld it around to fit you. Okay. What's this one say? Okay. So with the with that last patching invite, you're going to send this. Oh, wait, that's mine and Kathleen's, sorry. So our team is going to do this as well. And you can bring, the point of these patching parties is to bring brand new people, okay? And Marcy makes it really fun. And when I was on it 2 Tuesdays ago, I think it was, there were 3 very short testimonials. Could you say the patching party invite over? Yeah, it's just up above here. And it says, I would like to invite you to our virtual patching party on Tuesday. You will learn all about this new technology, hear testimonials, and they're giving away free month supplies of product. I will text you the invite below. And so here's the invite that you can copy paste that or download it into your computer. If you hover on my computer, if I hover in the right hand upper corner of a picture, it shows the download arrow. And so you can click that and it will literally download into your system. Okay. All right. So let's get back to screen sharing. There's a couple more scripts down here. There's the business script for someone that is in a business, like an entrepreneur. There's the concerned about you script. What is going on with you? What are you doing these days for fun? And it's all basically the same body. And then the introduction is what's changed, complementing someone's script. Bob Campbell. Bob never patches people. He sends them to startx39now.com. Once they've been there, he answers their questions, and then he gets a phone call booked in his appointment book. Okay. And then this is the Eric Beale script, and this is really utilizing startx39now.com on the phone with them, and Eric has the script written out that shows how to process and take them through Start X39 now. All right, sharing stories and science from the Evolve Link Sharing Center. You can come in here, take a look at these. These are the different links, but this is homework for you. We're not going to go into that. This tab is important. So if you are not on Telegram yet, I suggest that you get on it. You can either download it if you have an Apple phone here, or an Android phone there. And what happens when you put it into your phone, it will, you want to come back out, and you're going to come and click these links so that you join our channels. This is, excuse me, this is Team Evolve, and it has pictures, training, events, videos. This is for our podcasts. This is where thousands of podcasts live, literally. And when you click that link, you can get into there and you can share those with people. Business trainings, this call will end up on this business training link. We have a practitioner's Telegram channel, before and after pictures. They are really amazing. And then we have the Spanish channel. So those are Telegram. And that is one social media I do recommend you join. And once you have it downloaded onto your telephone, you can actually go into your computer and download it there, but you have to do the phone first. For Facebook, you can join if you are in Facebook or you would like to. This is our team's group. We have the same, not the same, all the same information, but there's team recognition, there's links for different information. I saw Peter put some really great stuff up yesterday. So take a look at that and get more educated. And then we have our YouTube links. The first link is for the company, LifeWave. Second link is Marcy and Peter's YouTube channel. And everything on these are public. Dr. Stacy's, she's mainly science. Susan Allen does a lot of interviews. And then mine, and Jan and I do all kinds of fun things together. And one of the important things to understand about joining Telegram is all of those stories in the testimonial links, what you call it? This one. In the stories, those are unlisted. And so they are living on our YouTube sites, but they're not public. You have to have the link to get the different podcast stories. Okay. All right. And you're going to invite 3 people to the Patching Podcast. We've already talked about that. And now the next important thing that we need to share is the Evolve clipboard. Okay. So I forgot to put this on your list. For those of you who are new, you're going to want to go out and buy a clipboard or grab a clipboard if you already have one at home. And what are we going to put on that? Well, we're going to put the middle-sized pictures. Okay. So we've got the minis, the small scripts, and now we've got the medium scripts. Where do we get all these? Well, print the items below for your follow-up clipboard. And actually, I'm going to come over here real quickly. And yeah, I'm magic. And I have all this stuff listed here. Stop the share real quick. Paste. And this is in the chat. You now have all of your links for the follow-up clipboard. Okay. And I will go ahead and share screen them again and show you where you can find them on the Biz site. So the first one, our electronic gifting envelope. If you're brand new and you've shared with somebody and they've gotten their gift and they call you and you really don't know what to say, all you have to do is read this. And you don't have to read it verbatim, but you can, hey, you're going to wear your 12 hours on to activate and 12 hours off to repair. And then you're going to take it off at night. And in the morning, you're going to put a new one on. So, just flow with it. Read it before you start sharing it with somebody is my suggestion. The next page that we have is the what to expect page. In the first 24 hours, 3,000 to 4,000 genes are being reset to a younger, healthier state. Talks about copper peptides. So again, you see, this is a script. We use scripts because we're network marketers. Makes it easier. Oops, that's the one I just did. The before and after health tracker. So there's a bigger picture page. And then when you scroll down, there is your health tracker. The all products flyer. And yes, people have already started asking me, are they going to be updated with the new Alavita information? Absolutely, they will as soon as it's released. And here is your paper order form. And something I really want to point out on this order form, let me grab the stuff first, is when you look at the order forms, we have these yellow footballs, okay? And there's retail, preferred customer. Yes, we don't have PC Plus listed on this order form. I'm not sure when that will be changed. Okay, I don't know. So we mostly recommend the silver. And then we have also the wholesale monthly 99.95 listed in the football. But the most importantest, that was bad language. The most important football is this one over here where it says one sleeve of X39 or X49 equals 2 sleeves of any other patches. So this equals this. And when we started filling kits in for people 4.5, 5 years ago, almost now, we just would get people on silvers. We didn't understand about auto ship. And then we would just have to keep trying to add more silvers and more and more. If you can get people onto the monthly order, that helps you out immensely for your volume and cycling. So now why I'm sharing this is that you can customize your packs, and what Marcy and Kathleen, me, Jan, we have started to say 1 month of X39, 2 months of Eon, 2 months of Ice Wave, or 4 months of Eon, and then get them onto a monthly auto ship for X39. Okay. And that way, your person needs that snow shoveled for 4 months, and then they're going to have that, and they're just going to reorder the X39. Okay. So that is that. And then this last form that I held up here, this teaches you, okay, and what's important to know right here, the price is $299.95. And if you've got somebody that thinks retail versus wholesale, they want that distinction, shows you here. This total of getting 1 X39 and 4 Eon, the total cost is actually retail $469. So they're saving $170 off the retail price. Okay. So that is the clipboard. There's a bunch of other different links and tabs here. You can see comp plan, customer service, and those are all there for you to do on your time. Okay.
Sheila, can you just somebody asked me, show somebody on Start 333 Biz where all the scripts are held.
You bet. Like I said before, the new scripts are not there. Okay. So we go to the Evolve system. And you're going to scroll down to use your peaking interest scripts. And first are the asks. And when you scroll down, you get the first one is the combo script. So this is the list of different scripts without the 3 new ones that are in the chat. Okay. I hope that answers that question. Let's see. I have no idea when Nirvana is coming back. I would like to know when Nirvana is coming back because honestly, it's the best patch for my dogs. I patch them with Nirvana all the time. Yeah. Do you know much about maintenance packs? Yes, I do. And Jan does too. Yeah, I'm excited to hear David talk, and it's being released tomorrow. Yay! We get to order that. Super excited. All right, Miss Jan, we have come to the end of our foundational training, and I need to check in again with Michaela, Gina, and Ellen. Are you guys able to follow what I suggested today? Michaela gave me a thumbs up. Yay! I hope everyone else can too. And now we are going to slide into office hours. Gina says yes, great. Office hours is where we put into work, put into action the work that we just learned how to do, okay? So what you're going to do, you've got that list of 5, right? You're going to either come on up here in your chat, and if it's someone that you know on the list of 5, and actually you're going to add more to your list. I just said to do 5 in that moment, but you really want to always just keep building lists 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay. So the gifting script 1 is who do you know? And remember, in the intro, this is your opportunity to connect with them. These scripts, as they said, are literally Marcy creating yesterday under pressure, bringing these forth. And you get to have a template and make it your own now, okay? The body, this stuff, leave it the same. That's why I thought of you when I found a patented wearable light technology. Okay, here's the second one. If you don't know who they are, okay? And I used this. Kathleen and I created one kind of like this a couple of weeks ago because we've been doing the Speed 100 where you just sit in an hour and go through your phone and bring up as many of the names and then send these out. All right, let's see. Getting down here to the new messages. Yep, there is going to be a daily code, Wendy, in just a second. I cannot today. I have a previous appointment. Thank you for everyone. You're welcome, Libby. Thank you for joining us. So now what we're going to do, let me grab it and share it because I didn't share that yet. Oops, I don't need that. Is the link. Oh, I should show you where the link is. All right. We're going to go
We're
back
gonna
to the
talk
screen.
about the packing party too.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you are, now we're in the office and we are going to be able to gift and make gift requests. All right. And what that means is that little envelope that I shared with you, Miss Jan will actually mail that out to you. Let me get I got instructions from Marcy today about how many. So let me pull that up. Today, you can ask for 2 gifts, okay? You can request 2 gifts. And the difference between the gift program and the business bag is that in the gifting bags, when Jan sends them out, she actually puts 2 X39 patches and 2 Eon patches in there. And she
Today
puts,
there are 3 X39s as I'm out of Eon.
okay, and that actually is great too, because then they have 3 days to try the X39. And they normally come in the light blue envelopes. Have you gotten them back yet, Jan?
Yes, and now they're a darker blue.
Okay.
They're this color.
Ooh, sky blue. So when you're talking to someone, you can say, hey, I just requested your gift. Be looking for the blue envelope. And as soon as you get it, contact me. Okay, that's really important. And this is the link that you're going to use to fill out and request a gift. I'm going to show you really quickly. So the other day when I was on it with Marcy, it was so funny because we used cheerleader and that was our daily code. So you're going to put the daily code in where it says daily code. You're going to put your first name, your last name, And it's very important when you enter your phone number that you put the dashes in so it doesn't look like just a gobbledygook of numbers. You're going to put the receiver's first name and last name. However, if you can see, there's Susie Jones and Bob Smith. These two people live in the same household, but they have different last names. You can send 2 gifts in one envelope to the same household. If it was a couple with the same last name, what we're going to do is come up here and say Susie and Bob. And then on the next line, we will say their last name. That still counts as 2 gifts, okay? Critical that you put the correct spelling of the street address. And if there is a unit number, if it's not a number and it's a suite, then you write suite A, okay? That is critical. Jan, hold up your handful, sweetness. She's going to show everybody what she gets back. City, state, and zip code. Look at all of that. That is all.
No such
routine.
number. No receptacle. No such street.
So it's very important that that everybody pays attention and really honestly gets the correct address. So ask them, this is the correct mailing address for you, and then repeat it back to them, and that let them say, yes, that is the correct address. I've just put the gifting link in.
And also, if you need to write me a note on your deal, put it where the code, put the code and then put your note after the code. A lot of people put notes in the address, and that prints out on the address label, which like people are requesting, Jan, can you send them some Ice Wave? No, I can't. And don't put it in the address. So any special thing that you think I need to know, write it after the code so it doesn't print out on anything.
Got
That's
it.
all. And if I should get one back, what I do is I take a picture of the envelope so you can see what it says in a picture of your name and phone number on the label, and I'll send it to you saying, got this back, please advise. Really makes me mad when you don't respond because it's telling me either it's a wrong number or you're just not paying attention. But if you get back to me within a reasonable amount of time with the correct address or whatever is missing, I'm happy to resend it. But after a day and a half, it goes into the pile and forget about it. So,
There you go.
so I do let you know if it comes back to me.
Perfect. So
Oh,
thank
and also,
you
if you're
do.
calling or asking me to check to see if something got sent out, you must give me the date that it requested. Not, I think it was the beginning of, I have thousands of names I have to go through and it's very time consuming. So I need the date it was requested and the person's name that you want me to check on. If I got it, they went out. I apologize. I don't know what the problem is with the post office, but I get people all the time. They didn't get it. And I always feel like I'm not being accused, but I feel like people are insinuating I'm not mailing them out. I mail them out. Once they go to the post office, it's out of my hands. And it's impossible for me to put a tracking on 1,000 letters that I mail out. It's just impossible. It's would be too costly.
Ludicrous
So
is what it is.
I mail them out. If you have somebody really special and you want to make sure they're getting it, I recommend mail it out yourself. Just saying.
There you go.
I'm all right.
Now,
I'm done.
when you have your list book, okay, part of why you have a list book is after you've like written down names, take a page, write the person's name down that you are requesting a gift for. Write the date that you request. I write Brenda Arthur, where I met her, the swap meet. Sent gift request January 8th. Texted startx39now.com. She replied back, she's watching videos. I have her phone number and her address. So you can see that is part of your responsibility in growing your business and asking Jan to gift. Make sure you have that info, because in 1 week after you've requested it, you're going to follow up with that person. And if you don't have that information written down, how can you follow up? All right. So that is the end of our foundational training. Thank you for joining me. And Jan, we had a really good time with you guys all. And we are headed now into office hours. And the code of the day is brain. Okay? Brain. God gave us a beautiful brain and we need to use our brains. So stop the recording.